Throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
It's a false economy that we're living in. We're in a bubble. And more importantly, when you look at unemployment in this country, we have close to 100 million people that are out of work. And yet we have a 5.3% unemployment rate, which is a total joke. I think the real number is probably into the 30s. Somebody actually read the other day, they said it's actually 42%. And that's the real number.
And that was the real number. And he was telling the truth back then. And you know the real number is still the same today. It's just how you account for it. There's so much game playing going on. Welcome to Phil's Gang, where you get the truth. So much to talk about today, but I want to get back to that number to last Friday. Not everyone was sitting on the world's longest stupid bench during last Friday's job numbers. Not everyone let the fake Business News Network take parking space in their heads. That at the same time, retail sales dropped the most ever, even during the Great Depression. Retail sales, that's correct, have dropped more than during the Great Depression. We gained 2.5 million jobs instead of losing jobs. What are you, nuts? In fact, the Bureau of Labor Statistics has admitted they counted in May 4.9 million people who were unemployed as employed. They now admitted it. They also admitted they counted in April 7.5 million unemployed as employed. Now, to understand how they manipulate the numbers and why, you need to go back to NAFTA. You need to understand NAFTA. That was the trade agreement, and it was a horrible trade agreement. Americans got killed, lost their jobs. People in Mexico lost their jobs. And to mask, this was the trade agreement started by Bush Sr. and then ended up with Bill Clinton. The two of them worked together on it. And it was a disaster. Clinton became the president, and he had to mask these hundreds of thousands of jobs that were being lost. So he changed how the Bureau of Labor Statistics would account for unemployed, called discouraged workers. Now remember, discouraged workers goes all the way back to the Great Depression. They used discouraged workers, but not the way they're doing it. What they changed under Clinton and his cronies, anyone who for 12 months were looking for a job, couldn't find the job they wanted, were discouraged, would be classified now under the new system of discouraged workers as discouraged, not counted as unemployed, but employed. That's how they get the number. So it all started going back to NAFTA, and they kept doing it over and over. Now, it was changed again. It was changed under Obama to where up to 4 weeks prior to the unemployment number being official, you'd be classified as discouraged instead of unemployed. So the unemployment numbers would look better. So Friday, they applied what they called the birth-death metric system, where they just make up jobs. So Friday, the BLS counted in May 4.9 million people, as I said, as discouraged, but they didn't count them unemployed. You go back and same thing happened in April, 7.5, discouraged, but not unemployed. They were employed. But it gets worse. The BLS, if they had left the accepted methodology that was used going all the way back to the Great Recession, to the Depression, actually, the accurate unemployment number, Trump was right on, is 38%. Not 13%, not 16%. That's our real unemployment number, is 38%. Doesn't that make sense with the 42 million people? So what does this all mean? It means that this stock market is coming to an end. We've been manipulating this stock market for 12 years. 12 years. Using zero rates. Every morning we hear now when the market goes up for the last 7 days, it's the optimism. It's the optimism that's causing the market to go up. The economy is opening. It's the optimism of the economy opening that's causing us to go up almost 1,000 points every 2 days. What are you, nuts? At the same time that the U.S. manufacturing sector is 5% below its pre-recession peak? What are you, nuts? Construction is down 20% from its pre-recession high? You going to listen to these people? The fake business news network? You'll lose all your money. You got to follow the money when you buy a stock, not this noise. And here's the other thing people don't realize. This stimulus is working against the economy. When you go, you're trying to open the economy and you're giving people more money to stay at home than to work, that works against your economy opening. We have more people not going back to work. They're staying home. Why wouldn't you? So the stimulus is working against the economy, and they're even talking about more stimulus to keep people home even longer. Then you have the banks. What nobody talks about are the banks. I'm the only one that talks about it. The banks are broke. The banks have been broke since 2008. They never were fixed. Never. They were propped up but not fixed. When rates are at zero, banks cannot make profits. They stop lending. The Federal Reserve keeps printing money to give to the banks to build up their reserves for bad loans. Those Federal Reserves keep these banks propped up because the Federal Reserve will pay these banks 3.5% to 5% interest so they can make money when interest rates are near zero to keep them alive. So the money is then injected directly into the stock market, not the economy. Here's what no one understands. There's no money going into the economy. The money that goes into the economy, and why this market's going to even crash more at some point, There's no money that goes into the economy. What money? The money that goes into the economy is business investment. When corporations have profits, they take those profits and set them aside to buy new machinery, new equipment. That's to increase productivity. We have no productivity right now. Our economy, we have an economy with no productivity. Everybody is at home. They're making more money to stay at home. We have no productivity. And they're saying, oh, the economy's turning around. The economy's opening. Everything's great. The market goes up 500-600 points a day until today. We have no economy. And here's what nobody talks about in the fake business news networks. When the Federal Reserve announced that they were cutting bank reserves, you notice not one person said anything on the fake business news network. What that means, cutting reserves, like everybody's just whistling, nobody is paying attention. That is a huge, huge statement. That is a red flag so big. And when I get back, I'm going to explain to you what this red flag's about. You got to know. This is why you want to join my gang. We tell you the truth, but you'll always be out of your stock in time. Be right back. Yep.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Go to philsgang.com. 10 days, you get free membership and my color-coded technology chart that tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add to your position, when to run like hell. We assist you with all of it. Every day at 2 o'clock, we post a video on our stocks, on our portfolio stocks, tell you each individual stock what to do. Who else does that for you for $39.95 a month? What are you, nuts? Nobody does that for you. We do. All we ask is that you please help St. Jude when you start making money and send the checks directly to St. Jude. Don't send them to us. Okay, now I want to talk about how the fake business news networks, there was such an important message that came from the market. The banks, no more are they going to have reserves. That is a huge message. Everyone in the 401k, everybody in the market should know what that means. Now, instead, here is the fake business news network, CNBC, with Ron Pisani. You'll notice him. He's got a nose that looks like a fire hose. I mean, he's been with that company, CNBC. He's been lying for, 25 years. Listen to him, some more lies. Listen.
Our mission here is to explain the decoupling between the earnings estimates and the market performance. What exactly is going on? And I think if you look at what moves the markets, I've used this often, the market is assuming, it's ignoring the trough earnings and assuming that the policy decisions are all going to be right by all the actors.
That's a total BS. BS. See, that's the problem with these programs. People really listen to these programs, and they invest listening to these people. I'm going to play the whole clip.
Our mission here is to explain the decoupling between the earnings estimates and the market performance. What exactly?
No, I'm not. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's stupid. Just plain stupid. What he doesn't explain is this, that when they canceled the reserves, the banks no longer had to have reserves for bad loans. You know what that means? That's an admission by the Federal Reserve, who control all the banks. Remember, the Federal Reserve is a private organization. It's a banking cartel. And they control all the banks, the interest rates, all that. That's an admission. It's an admission that they've been keeping these banks propped up since 2008. They've been taking money, printing it, injecting these into these banks, into the stock market, into the economy. When they cancel the reserves, that means money that they got to have set aside for bad loans. What they used to do is you were forced to have, let's say, 10%, 20% of whether your assets set aside for bad loans. They cancel them, so you don't have to anymore. That means these banks are broke. That means they're bankrupt, which we've been saying since 2008, that they've been propped up since 2008. To cancel reserves for bad loans means they're busted. They're busted. You don't hear that from Pisani, did he? He didn't talk about anything. And I can tell you, I listened to the whole thing. He doesn't talk about it. Unbelievable. That is such a huge flag. Cutting reserves for banks is a final admission that the Federal Reserve, since 2008, for the past 12 years, the only way the market has been making these unsustainable highs without these increase in profits, corporate profits. Now, remember, they keep making these new highs, but they have no profits. Stocks go up, but no profits. Was due to 12 years of the Federal Reserve intervening, printing money, giving it to the banks. The banks give the money to the CEOs. They buy their own shares. The Federal Reserve keeping interest rates at zero. Every major correction since 2008 has been met with the Federal Reserve intervention of liquidity. Remember QE1, QE2, the twist, QE3, remember that? How about the correction 2015? The correction we had in 2018 that remember, I said 6 months earlier it would happen, and it did. I told you exactly what had happened, and it did. I said the worst month was going to be in December. I forecast that almost 11 months early. Then we had 2020. We had a crash. 2020. They have come in with $16 trillion to try to prop these banks up all through QE1, QE2, the twist, QE3, 2015 crash, 2018, 2020. It's over. It's all for the purpose the last 12 years to grow the wealth of the top 1 percentile and the 1/100th of 1 percentile. All the effort was to get them even more rich than they already were, at the same time destroying the middle class. Think about it. $16 trillion they injected into these banks. They kept interest rates at zero. They cut regulations for the banks, cut regulations. Now they cut the reserves. They don't have to have reserves for bad loans. That's like a Hail Mary pass. And remember, nobody in 2018, right before the crash, remember when I brought this up? They changed for the first time in 10 years the word accommodative. Remember, the rates would be accommodative. And remember, interest rates, right? We're like snail's pace. They're going to raise rates. Yeah, right. Are you kidding? All not to disrupt the scheme of stock buybacks. But when they came out with, they changed that one word, accommodative. Remember, I said that. And guess what happened? We had the crash in 2018. The stock market peaked. So just remember, the stock market peaked in 2018. You put up the S&P right now, and you go back, and you'll see that's where it peaked, 2018. This market is in deep trouble, So you want to make sure every day that they're pumping money in this market to push the stocks up. Make sure you're in them, but you got to make sure you're out in time. And better, when the market crashes, go back down, you're going to make more money on the way down than you did on the way up. As long as you're positioned, and that's what we're here for. This is what we do for our members, to make sure they're positioned when these stocks are rallying, all fake, we're there making money. But more important, we're there to get them out in time so they don't lose money and they make money as the market goes down. All with our color-coded technology chart, which you get for 10 days free, and see it works.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded. When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we're talking about, can this market continue to go up and sustain these rallies? Well, you got to take a look at the language. And the minute they said no more reserves, that's a red flag saying and admitting the banks have never recovered since 2008. They've been rigged to go up. So that means to sustain these rallies without the banks is going to be almost impossible. Doesn't mean you still can't buy stocks, because remember, it's the institutions that make stocks go up. And remember, I told you some time ago, I told you on the 21st of May, I said, please join the gang. I said, we're going to buy some laggers. We're going to buy ALK, an airline. And we bought the airline, and now it's up 76%. But as I said, I want you to join the gang because it's up 76%. A lot of stocks are up 60, 76% in this last rally. The key is, do you get out in time with your profits? 401ks, I heard someone say today, boy, take a look at your 401k, you're going to be happy. What difference does it make? If your stock went down 40%, you're not even at 40% going back up. You got to be at 80% to break even. But they didn't explain that. And you're never going to get out in time, because when the stock market crashed in the beginning of February, you didn't get out. You didn't even make money on the way down. You're just hoping to get your money back. And you still haven't got your money back. Because as I said, if it dropped 40%, you need 80% to get your money even. But I want to talk about the stock ALK. I said, look, join my gang. We're going to buy Alaskan Air. It's a lagger. We don't need to know anything about it, what it does. All we know is it goes up in the air and flies. It's a plane, right? So listen to this on CNBC. They're talking about Alaskan Air today.
It obviously could pause, but I think this is a different airline than the rest. First off, at March 31st, it had no net debt, effectively no net debt. It's burning cash at a very low level, and that burn rate is going down. It's a very well-run airline with an essential service to Alaska. I think this is different than the rest of the airlines, and I'm going to hang on to it.
You hang on to it. No, that's the last thing you do. He tells you all this stuff. Cash burn rate and management. And who the hell cares? Cash burn rate or management. That's not why the institutions bought this thing. They walked into the casino. They found the weakest dealer and said, I think I can take this table over and make money. That's all. Same thing. So ALK, if you go to my site right now, I'll show you. Go to my site, philsgang.com, especially if you have a mobile device, and I'm going to show it to you. You don't buy ALK right now. Matter of fact, anybody wants to buy ALK, I'll sell you my stock. How's that? Because we're up 76%. Anybody that gets in the stock right now is nuts, because they're violating what we call the 50% rule, okay? On our color-coded technology chart, if you go back to where the high was, and then you see where the bottom is, take the high and the bottom, the stock's about halfway up. That's called 50% rule. That means to try to get the rest of the way is nearly impossible, especially if the institutions have put in 80% of the money they're going to put in. So our chart will identify, okay, the amount of money they're going to put into Alaskan Airlines, the big institutions, they already put in 78% of the money. You want to get in it when they just put in 5%, 10%, 30% of their money. That's when you want to get in. That's the beautiful thing about the color-coded chart. It'll show you exactly where to get in. Now, he's telling you to get in now, and he's telling you all the reasons to get in, because they don't, it's different than any other airline. They don't burn as much cash. What's different about the airline? They got wings, don't they? They go up in the air and they fly around. What the hell is he talking about? They're different. I don't care what the airline does. I don't care how many airports they're at. All I know is when I got my gang in, it was red at around $23.39. Then it went up to about $30. It still was red. We're not going to buy it when it's red. That's telling us there's not enough money going in from the biggest institutions, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds. Are not buying enough of it. It could come all the way back down. Then finally, it turned green. Started turning green around May 26. So it's been green, and it's up 76%. And now is not the time to go in and get it, buy more of it. Now's the time to take profits for you, so you sell your stock to these dopes who are telling you to get in. The retail customer always gets in at the wrong time. You'll never get in at the wrong time if you're with us. Never. If you follow what we tell you, you follow our instructions every day. Every day, remember, at 2 o'clock, we post our portfolio stocks and tell you exactly what to do. Steve, head of our education department, he sits with his team, looks at the stocks, all the portfolio stocks that are in our portfolio, and then he posts them by a video, tells you exactly what to do. The best thing, he's going to tell you when to get out and make money when they start going down again. So for 10 days, remember, we've been in this stock for 14 trading days. 14 trading days. And it's up 76%. But the important thing now is to get out. We already, not totally, we sold some on Friday. We're holding on to a small position of it, but we made most of our money. So again, forget the fundamentals. You don't buy a stock based on fundamentals. For God's sakes, those days are over. So then you have, then we're being told this here. This is amazing. Here we go. We're being told here we go.
This market is rallying because of liquidity and because the reopening is going well and it's leading to better data points in initiatives.
It's not opening well. It's not leading to better data points. The market's going up because we are printing massive amount of money. That's why. But here's the problem. The chance of this market continuing going up after 12 years is getting less and less and less. They removed, remember, the word accommodative in 2018, okay? Remember, this stock market peaked in 2018. They got to get beyond that peak. And you can see there's not enough people buying stocks to get above that peak of 2018. Everything is telling us the Trump tax cut, okay, that those rates, that's all fading. The tax cuts are behind us. That's fading. Remember when he's going to do the tax cut, the market every day kept going up because he's going to do a tax cut. Everybody was buying it because he was going to do it. Not that he did it, but he was going to do it. We had record low rates. Everybody's buying because of record low rates. Everybody's buying because of stock buybacks. Stocks weren't going up because of profits. It was going up because it was a casino. And now you say, okay, here, you can buy some of my shares. That's what you do. You tell the people don't know what they're doing. Here, buy some of mine. But here's the problem. The market peaked in 2018. We had the 20% correction in 2018. The Federal Reserve, for the first time in 12 years, removed the word, the Fed policy stance accommodative. Remember, every day they do that. Are you kidding? A cut in bank reserves is an admission the banking system has been bankrupt since 2008. There is zero chance the stock market can continue to sustain these rallies. It's almost impossible. The consequences are huge, from the printing of money to do stock buybacks. The inflation was incredible. It's destroyed the dollar, the value of the dollar. You're going to see gold come back like never before. But you need somebody to tell you when to buy it. You need somebody to tell you when to add to your position. You need somebody to tell you, okay, let's take some more profits off. You need somebody to say, let's turn around and let's make money on the way down. We'll short it. That's what we do here. That's what we do. The inflation, nobody's talking about the inflation. And here's the other problem. The purchasing power of our dollar has sunk. That has caused such inflation, it's wiped out our middle class, the backbone of our country. Healthcare is up 27%, college 30%, home prices 50%, rent 60%. It's amazing, and nobody wants to talk about it. All you need is somebody telling you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when to hold, and it's done by the color-coded charts. That's where we get our buy and sell signals. Get it free for 10 days. And I'm not going to show you, prove to yourself it works. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. Since the end of March, the market has gone up about 43% in about 50 days. That's historic. But our members caught the market going up. And they caught the best stocks. They caught stocks that were lagging behind, like ALK, Alaskan Airlines, up 76%. The key is to understand what the stock market is. Here, listen. Listen to what they're trying to tell you here about listen.
Aggressively embracing what this is, and I called it last week
a liquidity melt up, and clearly that's what's going on in the marketplace right now. The market and the way that it is trading in the last few days, Scott, it is giving the impression that we are going to go from liquidity to growth.
It's not going to happen. All this was after the market crashed. The Federal Reserve, our owners, who benefit, nobody else benefits but the 1 percentile. They wanted to get this market to run one more time. The president needs the market to run because he's behind in the polls. All they're doing is printing money and injecting it big time to push the stock market up, to buy individual stocks. The problem is they don't have the bank leadership. So we're going to ride it as high and as hard as we can. And we're going to protect our members. We're going to be out of these individual stocks that we have 76% profit, 84% profit, 44% profit. We know what this is. These stocks should have never gone up like this. It's a big fraud. It's a big fraud. But we didn't stay out of it because what? We found religions. Oh, this is a big fraud. We're going to stay out of it. No, the important thing now is know when to get out, and we'll know. And we'll have every one of our members out in time. But better yet, when this market goes back down, they'll be making money. Remember, this bailout happened in 2008, but it was only to make money for the top 100th of 1%. Those are the folks, remember, who make $27 million a year. Their net worth's $111 million, and they operate and they run and control the Federal Reserve. They control the interest rates. When the market crashed in 2008, they didn't give a hoot about you on Main Street. It was all about getting their money back and by keeping interest rates low. But the problem is that to keep these rates so low and to keep printing this money, the inflation is killing the dollar. It's killing the dollar. Now, yes, the stocks are going up. We're doing beautifully. I'm not going to go over all our numbers. But the key is right now to understand the stock didn't go up, the market didn't go up because of the economy or what the economy is doing or what these stocks are doing. All they're doing is printing money, giving it to the banks, and the banks are broke, and the banks are investing in these stocks for the Federal Reserve, okay, and to push the stock market up. It's that simple. There's no more. You don't need to know anymore. They kept interest rates at zero for too long. It's killed the economy now. It's killed the middle class now. They cut the regulations for the banks. They keep cutting regulations. They can do what they want. And the killer, no more bank reserves. The banks, you don't have to put aside any more money for bad loans. Can you imagine? If that is, that alone tells you for 10, 12 years, this has been a casino, that they're admitting it's a casino. And you've been out of this market and some dope has got you in bonds and treasuries? Are you nuts? That's insane. So the market's up 450% over zero rates. The past 5 years, the market rallied 65%, while the economy, meaning economic growth and earnings / profits, are down 30%. Isn't that enough to tell you something's going on? If the market's up 65%, but the economy is falling 30% in the last 5 years, you got to know when to get out. Most of you don't. Most of you don't. They started out printing money at $65 billion a month. Now they're printing at $215 billion a day. That's unbelievable. The disconnect is incredible. Here they're telling us they had 2.5 million jobs on Friday, which is nothing but a lie. That's impossible. But now the Federal Reserve is turning around and admitting they did fudge the numbers. They did fudge them. They took, I think it was 7 million in April that were unemployed. So they turned them around and had them as employed. And then that was in April. And then May, they had another 4.5 million people that were unemployed. They rigged it, so they pushed it in the employed column. They're admitting that now. But does it matter to us? No. Because as long as we know when to get out. Now, the economy, there's no more economy. The economy shot to hell. What economy? There's no economy. I mean, when you're paying people to stay home more money than to go to work, how can you say the stock market's going up because the economy is reopening? When you do stimulus like that, it's killing the reopening. Doesn't that make sense? It's killing the reopening. You're telling people, I'm going to pay you more to stay home. That's killing the economy. So all that's happened is the 1 percentile. They have decided, and the 1/100th of 1%, they were going to get enormously rich at the expense of wiping out the middle class, and they have. And they have. And this printing of money, though, we're coming to a point now that all those things that kept this market going up are all coming to an end. The trade deal with China, that's starting to fall apart. Everything is falling apart right now. You don't want to get caught in stocks unless you know how to get out of them, unless you get a signal that tells you in advance, you better take your profits, not only get out, but let's get ready to short them. Most of you don't know how to do that. There's such a big discount right now between Congress and Main Street. They don't care about the middle class anymore. They don't. And the middle class, remember, was what grew the economy. So the only thing that you can do right now is try to make as much money as you possibly can for your retirement, to put it away. Because we don't have a retirement system. If we had a retirement system, remember, we have one of the worst crises in retirement. We have 80 million people on Social Security that struggle. We have 401ks. If 401ks were so great, then why do we have a problem with our retirement? Why is there a crisis? The 401k doesn't work. Half the people that are in the 401k don't even participate. Half the people don't even have a 401k. We have 137 million people working. Half don't even have a 401k. 40% of the half that do don't even contribute. They can't afford to because things are too expensive. So all I can do for you is this. When I sit here and I tell you that you're up 36% in Starbucks, 24% in McDonald's, we're up 24% in our health insurance TNDM, we're up 44% in Facebook. All I can assure you is every day when you go at 2 o'clock to our site, it'll tell you exactly what to do with the stock you're in. But better, when we tell you it's time to get out, something's wrong, that you'll be positioned to make money on the way down. Look at wages aren't going up. Wages haven't gone up enough in 12 years. But look at the inflation compared to wages. We are probably have one of the worst situations we probably could have ever gotten ourselves into. All they focused on for the last 3 years, okay, they've done the same thing. They fell into the same trap as Obama. Keep the market. Just focus on the market. Now, that's good for us because I'm in the market. I want my members to make a lot of money. That's good for us, but it's killed the economy. The focus has not been on the economy for the last 3 years. It's been solely on what are we going to do to move the market higher. And Cudlow and his boys get together and say, here's what we're going to do to get the market higher. So let's do the narrative that we're going to sign any moment now an agreement with China, trade agreement. Let's put something up that says we're going to have a virus and we're going to have a cure for the virus. We're going to have a vaccine pretty soon. That'll move the market up. Every day they're going to give you some reasons to be in the market. You just got to know when to get out. That's where we come in. That's where we come in. So try it free for 10 days, and you'll see the color-coded chart that tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. It works. And you'll always be in the right stocks, and you'll always be out in time. And you'll sell yourself on that during the 10 days, I guarantee you. See you on the charts. Join my gang. Help St. Jude, please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.